Back in 2000, if you loved sports games, EA Sports pretty much ran your world. FIFA seemed to be everywhere, loaded with official licenses, catchy music, and all the hype you could handle. But right as the original PlayStation was wrapping up, a developer called Rage Software decided to challenge the giant. You might remember Rage for the tech behind the Rocky game later, but before that, they launched their own contender. This is Enter Striker Pro 2000. In Europe, people knew it as UEFA Striker. It wasn't just another generic footy game either. Rage tried to make something smarter, quicker, and somehow even more European than FIFA or anything else at the time. So today I'm digging into why this nearly forgotten title managed to rattle EA's throne even for a little while. Striker Pro 2000 just had a different vibe. FIFA back then got kind of predictable, almost like the game was leading you around on rails. But Striker, everything felt looser in the best way possible. Rage Software made sure the ball had real weight. It didn't stick to your player's feet like glue. You could lure defenders out, find open space, and actually pull off crazy moves like full 180-degree shots or bicycle kicks, without feeling like you were stuck in some scripted animation. And then there's certification mode. Most sports games toss you into some boring tutorial, but Striker turned practice into a legit minigame. You'd get these certificates for mastering basics. It sounds a little like homework, but honestly, it made you better. So when you finally got to the pitch, you weren't just button mashing, you were playing genuine football. Let's address the big, awkward thing everyone remembers: automatic player switching in Striker Pro 2000. Here's the deal. Most soccer games let you pick when to swap to the nearest defender. Not this one. Rage Software just went for it. They handed all the switching power to the game itself. It decides who you control based on who's closest to the ball. And honestly, sometimes it works great. The game never slows down, everything stays frantic, and you're always in the action. But if you're someone who likes to manage every move and position on your defense, it's infuriating. You can feel your blood pressure rise as the game yanks control away from you at the worst moment. Still, you have to admit it's not trying to be FIFA. Striker Pro 2000 sticks to its own strange, stubborn path, and in a weird way, that's kinda cool. Graphically, it's a late-period PS1 game, so it's utilitarian. The player models actually look pretty decent. They have facial hair and actual muscle definition, but the crowd looks like a bowl of static. And because it didn't have the full FIFA license, you get some of that classic off-brand charm. You get tournaments like the Euro Super Trophy instead of the Champions League. But you know what it did have? Atmosphere. The commentary from Jonathan Pierce and Ron Atkinson actually feels like a real broadcast. They interact, they argue, and it lacks that robotic structure that plagued early sports games. If you want a deep, modern sim, you're playing FC26. But if you want to see a moment in time where a smaller developer tried to outthink the biggest sports franchise in the world, this is a blast. It's got personality, it's got one of the best training modes ever made, and it's a solid 7 out of 10 that deserves more respect. It's janky, it's European as hell, and honestly, the snow effects are still better than some games that came out 5 years later. But I want to know, did you play this or were you strictly a Winning 11 or FIFA person? Did the automatic switching drive you crazy? Drop a comment and let us know.
I don't think there was any danger of a red card. He places the ball. That shot, no trouble for the keeper. That looks like a foul.
The lad's just fouled right in front of the ref. He's got no choice but to give a free kick.
He's just waiting for his players to get into position. Simple stop for the goalkeeper. Good ball, square. Good ball up the park. He takes the easy option, plays it short. Intercepts the ball.